Hello, everyone, and welcome to Unqualified Reviews. The quotation marks are on the unqualified part of the reviews because we are because this is a review, but we can't get into this right
What?
now. We can't. We can't. I listen. A two 20 minute. I had a 20-minute conversation
Who?
about what the quotation marks were about. I have it written down, but that's for my other TED talk.
Oh goodness.
But this isn't Snatch Game, and I'm not Nymphia Wind.
Wow.
And if you notice, this side of my face is puffed up. I punched myself in the face, and it's a little bit bruised. I just
When did you do that and why?
it wasn't on purpose. First of all, I
Okay,
just
interesting.
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what happened. It just 1 second my fist was here. I tripped, and then 1 second I was on the floor. But we will pursued, and continue.
Okay, pursuit.
Pursued.
Let's begin. Oh, voice crack. Sorry. Let's be. Let's begin.
Let's get in here. We are on episode 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race. That's a near rhyme. They do Snatch Game this episode, but last episode, uh, who went home?
Megami.
Megami went home, of course. That was our Rusical, where Plasma slayed and got the win.
Although some people don't think that Morphine would have done as good of a job if she had Plasma's role.
So this is Mhi'ya's Drag Race.
This is Maya's Drag Race. I loved in how in the beginning she was shading Morphine. She was like, "No, I don't think you could have done that that rules for this plasma." And you know what? She's just real for that. We love Morphine, but
As
that's not her strength. She's not a musical theater girly.
it starts with Mhi'ya walking in the workroom with everyone to erase the mirror message from Megami. Uh, and she's like, well, Megami was running her mouth saying that it's not a song that you can do flips to, so she's gonna win. But I showed her that the Queen of Flips doesn't need flips to win.
Mm-hmm.
That was
She
really
ate that.
funny. She ate that. And then when Morphine came in and said, yeah, but Megami's message on the mirror was really sweet and really important. And Maya was like, you didn't even like her.
Stop.
You didn't even like her. What is going
It's
on?
it's Maya's Drag Race. She
And
just
then,
spills all the tea.
but like before the episode, like it title screen and everything starts, they do like little clips of the girls getting undressed, and Maya comes from behind Morphine and pulls her headpiece back, and Morphine screams. There's like there's a beef happening between Morphine and Maya.
There's a bit of beef with Tsunami and Morphine too. Because like right after the title screen, Tsunami's like, "Everyone gather around. I've got some tea to spill," and she talks about how. Oh wait, is it Morphine or? Oh no, it was Morphine who said that Tsunami stole a man that she was eyeing,
Mm-hmm.
and then when she turned around, she was making out with some other guy too. So Tsunami, how rude of you! But I'm on Morphine's side.
You're on Morphine's side?
I love Morphine. She could do no wrong. She deserved that man. This is. I hate the founding father Tsunami years. I don't hate her.
What the
I don't
heck?
disrespect Tsunami like that. I'm just saying
That's
stuff right now.
crazy. You can't be talking like that. The streets have ears.
Mm.
And we have ops in the streets.
Mm.
Okay. I I agree. Why didn't when Tsunami was done kissing that guy, why didn't Morphine go talk to that guy? Was the guy satisfied after kissing Tsunami?
I guess.
I guess Tsunami wasn't.
She doesn't want to be the second choice. Why would you go up to someone who has just been kissed and be like, "It's my turn"? Like, there's no reason to do
No,
that.
because I let them come to me.
That's true. Yeah, Tsunami was like, "I didn't take your man. He just came to me."
That's why
And
I'm Tsunami.
That's funny. I love that attitude.
It's hard to see yourself in other people so vividly, clearly, transparently. Clean window with Windex, not sponsored. Um, it's sparkling clean. She sees right through me. She sees the me inside of me. You know?
Mm-hmm.
God.
I get you.
We go on to after that. They're like, ooh. Oh, Plasma does her. They do that is the crazy part. But Plasma also comes in and she's like, well, it's funny how no man is safe around Tsunami, but Tsunami is always safe.
Mm.
And everyone loved that. In the little top, everyone will remember that. That she increased her like points with everyone by like 10 points with that joke.
Yeah. Except for me.
Because RuPaul's Drag Race is a dating sim.
This is not Plasma's Drag Race, okay?
It's Mhi'ya's Drag Race.
It's Mhi'ya's Drag Race, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I will talk about my beef with Plasma later. So you better keep watching. Watch till the end, guys.
Not the beef. The beef is crazy. Not the beef. How do you beef with Plasma? What'd she do to you? What did she do to you?
It's what she hasn't done.
Okay. So the girls undragify. We find out, oh my god, that's how much they win. There's another 0 you can't see.
They just win $200.
Did you get her name?
No. This time I didn't write it down.
This is crazy. I wrote down the pit crew from the Snatch game. I didn't write down the guest judge's name.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's not her drag race. It's my
respectfully, who cares? Thanks for coming. I'm sorry we didn't write your name. Mm-hmm. But you were nice. You're a nice lady. Thank you for coming.
You were a very nice lady. We did skip your part in Untucked because at this point
Don't expose us.
Because at this point, like, everybody. That part is just a little too cringe for me to watch.
Because it's always like,
sappy.
Queens, be yourself. Never let anyone take anything away from you. And it's like, I don't need this. And they don't need this, I don't think. I can't speak for them, but I just don't care. Unless it's like, I don't know, who's been a good guest judge on this
La
season
Roach
so far?
Came back there and just kikied with the girls. It wasn't like you guys are doing incredible.
Yeah. Literally, if it's not La Roach, I don't care. We're skipping it.
Oh, Bretman Rock?
If it's someone... Bretman Rock, yes, him too, he was good, but if we don't know the judges, unfortunately, we're not going to know who the judge is at the end of the episode either. That's just how it goes. We don't learn anything from these episodes.
They don't give us enough about the guest judge. They give us like maybe 1 or 2 lines about what they're from.
Yeah.
But
and we won't even give them a chance either in Untucked. We will learn nothing about them. That's just how it is.
It's just...
I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
That's pretty good. We go from the table. Yes. And then we find out that today's challenge... What's your best... Oh my god, they do a reading challenge. I have some reads written down.
The library is open.
Dude, this episode was the longest thing in the world and the shortest thing in the world.
It went by really fast for me. I got jump scared by the Snatch game.
It just came out of nowhere. Because you were expecting them to do their looks, and then Snatch game happens.
Yeah.
No,
but then the looks came up, and I was like, oh my god, it's time for looks, even though there was no challenge. The challenge had already happened. I don't know. Some episodes feel super long, but this one, the format is just really, like, tight. So it just happens really quickly.
The ball challenge feels like years go by.
That is 1,000,000 years old.
And it's literally just the looks. Like, the rest of the episode is gone in a blink, and you are sitting there stuck to your chair, like that one Greek myth where that guy was stuck in that chair, and he couldn't leave because he was stuck in that chair. But it's worse for us because we have to watch. It's the one where the two guys... Huh?
we had to watch like 30 or how many queens were in the race at that point because
I think
we had to see
32
three.
looks
Holy crap, that was the longest.
plus reveals.
Like, oh my god, that was the longest like 10 or 15 minutes, whatever however long it was of my life. It kept going and going and
It was
going.
endless. The never-ending story.
RuPaul is so ballsy for putting that as one of the first challenges.
Well, because RuPaul, they do the walk, and RuPaul is, I don't know if I can say this.
What?
Sitting
RuPaul really
in the
thinks
chair
that
sleeping.
Gen Z. What?
He's sitting in the
he took
chair.
a nap.
He takes a nap while they do their runway walks. And then, the first time the girls do the walk, he takes a nap. Then he's up for the second one, and he makes some commentary, or they get some commentary, like, post, and put it in.
Oh my god.
But sometimes
The
the girls
producers are
react to
telling
him.
The producers have describe each look that happened, and he's just going based off of vibes.
Well, they have pictures in front of them of the looks.
That's
Allegedly.
true. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, RuPaul really thinks that Gen Z has a really good attention span for that episode. Like, there's no way kids
There's
are
no way
watching
in
that
hell
episode.
RuPaul caters her show for Gen Z. I mean, it's a miracle
No.
we're watching it.
You lost me in that episode, RuPaul. You really did. But I'm back for this one. This one that got me. I was glued to my screen this time. Okay, reads.
Reads. What are your favorite reads from the reading challenge?
I wrote down almost one for everybody. My favorite but the problem is I've got like chicken scratch writing combined with incomplete sentences, so I'm in real time trying to decipher what any of this means. But Q said something about Dawn.
Yes, I remember this one. Do you want me?
Yeah,
do you have it?
She was like, you should change your name to Dusk because you look better in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, I think it was to Mhi'ya, that she looks a bit like Danny DeVito, or like there is no difference between them. And I was like, that's kind of weird.
Q said if
Danny
DeVito could flip, there would be no difference.
It's pretty good.
It was pretty funny. But that's playing off the read that La Roche gave her. No, that wasn't La Roche didn't give her. That was La Roche giving that to Geneva Carr. My brain is mush, and all it remembers is nothing.
Another good one was Tsunami asking Plasma where she was on January 6th. And then Morphine was like, I don't get it. I just got that.
Did you hear there was some tea about that?
Was there?
Yeah.
What's the tea?
I don't know if I should have told you this ahead of time. I'm going to surprise you on the podcast with this.
I'm scared.
So, apparently, there is some link, and this is allegedly. I watched this from another Drag Race channel, and people lie all the time. It's the internet. But they showed me a Wikipedia article in which a member of the Republican Party, on their Wikipedia page, there was a link to Plasma as their grandson.
What? What is this tea? Plasma is some conservative person, Republican's grandson, allegedly?
Allegedly? That's why I'm like, it sounds like kind of crazy. That's why I'm like not sure. I didn't do the research. I didn't even fact check. I just wanted to bring it up because it sounded insane to me. And that's why they were like, and that, because like the person was like trying to like take this read, because of course I watched this in a YouTube short which only had this read in it. It was like, so there could have been some backstage tea where they were talking about Plasma's grandfather, so she knew to make the joke, and it stung more. I'm like, that's a lot for me personally.
I don't know. Maybe that's just not. Maybe that's just not true. Let's hope it's not true. That's wild.
Let's hope it's not true, and if it's true, let's hope it's.
And if it's true, no, it isn't.
And if it's true, you didn't see it. You didn't hear it from us. God. I have Tsunami's read for Saphira. She says, Saphira, my mother, my brother, and uncle.
Mm,
That one was really
pretty good.
good.
I think Tsunami just had the most reads, and she won this. Spoiler alert! So for good reason.
I did. Oh, sorry. I got
Was it
some.
Tsunami who was saying, "Oh, what's that?"
I got banana candies for the episode for Nymphia, but I ate most of them.
It's a thought that counts.
Okay.
I don't know if it was Tsunami, but she did the knock knock joke. Where it was
That
like
was
knock
Dawn.
knock banana, knock knock banana. Oh, that was Dawn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what it's like talking to you, Nymphia. It's pretty funny.
Banana.
Oh, another one from Dawn was her saying Tsunami is a bold name for someone who hasn't made waves in this competition. Very, very killer.
That one was really funny.
I think that's all I have. Someone called Mhi'ya the Queen of Flops.
That was
I
Morphine.
don't know who.
I think someone
Funny.
said something to Plane where they were like, it's something about the dandruff and the beard, and then I just have Plane's response here. That's too much, sister. Which I feel
really thought that.
is a new gay phrase in the making. I feel like it has potential.
Too much, sister.
That's too much, sister.
Well,
It's so
maybe
good.
she was genuinely upset by that.
I don't think she was.
She was upset. No.
Are you gonna
Surprisingly,
tell me
not
you're
many
gonna
people read
dish it
her.
out as much as you're playing Jane and you're gonna dish it out that bad and you can't take it? Like, I feel like that was 100% a joke. She's like, that's too far. That's too far, sister. There was like no malice and she wasn't crying.
I don't know. She has the same face no matter what. How am I supposed to know when she's actually offended? She'll like say the most like cutthroat, evil shit with a straight face. How am I supposed to know if she's actually upset?
I think it's a little difficult to offend her is the thing. Cause she like
I think it's fine.
she knows that she's better than you and me and everyone, so she doesn't need to get offended.
I doubt plain Jane is offended by someone saying that she has dandruff.
Because they have shampoo for that now.
That's not too much, sister.
That's too much, sister. Because you can go to Shoppers Drug Mart and get a shampoo for that for like $8. Inflation. $12.
$8? What the hell?
$12.
$12?
$12 for head and shoulders, and we're not even talking about the knees and toes yet. We haven't even gotten to that part of the section.
Oh my god.
You
win Dad Joke of the Year for that.
It's the way
not
that...
even a father.
I'm not these bitches' dads, but they all my sons. Something like that. I don't quite remember the bar. What's your... enough. Give me a read. Read me. Do me.
You're gay.
That's too much, sister. That's too much.
You're gay and you can't read.
I can't. I gotta leave the show. I have to leave. That's all I have for the reads for the reading challenge.
Yep, me too.
My hair is gonna progressively get worse and worse as this episode goes on. Until it's all the way on my face like this.
Oh god.
That's just the world we live in, and the world we live in is homophobic, and I can't put that in a TikTok because it won't get any views. So this will be
because people are homophobic.
Because people are homophobic. This is the part of like...
You're homophobic if you don't subscribe.
You have 5 seconds to subscribe or you're homophobic. And then if
we're waiting.
Yeah, first of all, get to it. Second of all, wait, was I supposed to count down?
No.
Wait, 5 seconds starting when?
It's already been 5 seconds.
It's been okay.
If they haven't subscribed, they're homophobic and they're dead to me. I'm sorry, I gave you the time.
That's so funny. We gave you the opportunity, and you showed us the kind of person you were with your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Now I could probably put that on TikTok. We saved it. We saved it. Alrighty. Tsunami wins the reading challenge.
Deserved.
She says, "Can I turn my 2 wins into a maxi win?"
I mean, that would be nice.
What do you think the economy is on that? Do you think there's like extra?
Wasn't it? Oh, it was Lucy LaDuca who was like, I have like 3 max mini challenge wins. So does
Mm-hmm.
that mean I am a front runner right now, even though I don't have a maxi challenge? So Tsunami and Lucy have clearly been talking to each other
They've been
behind
phoning.
her back. I don't even know if they're supposed to have a phone on RuPaul's Drag Race.
No, it's against the rules, so someone needs to get on that.
Uh-oh.
What's crazy to
Rule
me,
breakers.
breakers. If the mini challenges can't count towards being a front runner, because the well, they do give you advantages in the upcoming challenge, but
You know what?
the judges don't view the mini challenge wins as a reason to keep someone, do they?
No, look at Matilda.
Different franchise, different rules. Different
She,
rules.
she won like 3 in a row and they still sent her home.
Yeah, and she could have won the 4th.
Yeah. Well, I guess mini challenges don't really matter. They're mostly just helpful in determining like orders and stuff for maxi challenges, like team captains and advantages or disadvantages.
I feel like if they mattered, there'd be one every episode. But they don't have time to do one every episode, so they can't matter. They're just literally space fillers so that the longer episodes can be that long. So that the shorter
Yeah.
episodes can be that long.
Yeah, they're just some fun sometimes.
To de-stress before RuPaul beats the shit out of them.
Oh God.
On the main
We can't
stage.
we can't put that one on
You
TikTok.
can't put that one on TikTok? No? Okay. So we go and we find out that oh no, they're still doing the reading challenge. God, you guys are.
We got ahead of ourselves.
Well, we did the. We already did everything for the reading
Slow.
challenge. We said Tsunami Muse is the winner of the reading challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Is there more to say about the reading challenge? RuPaul
No.
when we're still talking about the reading challenge. He said, "Oh, you still on that?" Well, that's not gonna help you in this competition, sweetie. Oh, and Chad Michaels is here.
Right.
How do you feel about seeing Chad Michaels?
I enjoyed Chad Michaels. I've seen season 4 to now season 16, and only a couple other like spin-off franchises.
Mm-hmm. That I forced you to watch.
That's true. But I don't regret it, so it's fine. Yeah, she's fun. She was really great in season 4. Love her Cher impressions. She was really funny in this episode too.
The OG All Stars winner.
Yeah.
Covered
really
in
is.
gold. She really said, in order to win All Stars, you need to be white, blonde. I mean, look at the material.
Trixie.
Alaska. Trinity the Tuck.
About Monet Exchange. She doesn't fit the criteria.
She doesn't, but it was a double crowning, so I feel like they wanted to try and get away with something there. But they both fought hard on their season. I feel like they all deserve their wins. I just think the pattern is very funny. Too funny not to comment on. Alright, RuPaul comes in with Chad Michaels to talk to these girls about their decisions on what they want to do. Let's go through them all? Well,
yeah.
Well, actually, wait. How do we want to do this?
We can just go straight to the...
Let's go Snatch Game?
Like, do you have anything like interesting to say about this part?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, so let's just go to Snatch Game, and as we come across the characters, we'll tell how we feel about them.
All right. View slideshow. Dude, I'm getting so good at this.
Oh, we've got the budget. Oh, what's this guy's name?
So this is JP, one of our first special guests for the Snatch game. How do you feel about JP? Do you remember anything about him?
Nope. He's a muscular guy. That's all I remember.
He's
I don't know. Aren't there two muscular guys here? I don't know. I don't remember their names. Okay. Well, that guy's got a beard.
yeah. So this is JP. His opening joke is RuPaul asks him, "How are you doing?" And he says, "I don't see how that's any of your business."
Yes.
That was fun.
That's a good line.
And
who is that? Who said that first? Was that a reference to someone saying that?
I think that's a reference to a quote.
I don't say that's any of your business. I feel like someone definitely said that.
RuPaul's definitely said it at some point.
Yeah, I feel like a winner or somebody, competitor, said it.
Alaska might have said it?
No, it doesn't seem very Alaska.
Not us playing drag, though.
It doesn't seem very Alaska. Does it seem that to you?
What if we just, in the middle of this episode, started playing Dragdoll?
No, we have to stay on topic.
We have to stay on topic. There can be no side quests. Okay. Yes, this is JP, and this is Leif. His name means lion in Arabic, and he says it's because he's a lion at heart. So first up, we have Mhi'ya Earhart. How do you feel about Mhi'ya Earhart?
I think this is a great look for Q. I barely even recognize her.
Because she's wearing hair. Think of That's another... Fun. There's only been one other look where she's worn hair.
I like... Hair can change your entire appearance. It's insane. But... she was fun. Definitely not like a standout, but for me, very like high safe. I'd say I don't really remember many of her jokes, to be honest.
RuPaul, you look so small from up here. But she said it like the brick from when she did the brick thing.
Oh my god, who was comparing her to the brick in Untucked?
Dawn, can I be honest?
Can I be honest?
Dawn and Plasma both so were coming shady. For her.
So shady to call her the reference the brick.
Do you not think it was the... Oh yeah, and then they were like, the editors took a side-by-side, which was crazy. Yeah. I've never seen them do this before. This was a new editing trick in the office they had ready, where they had a clip of her playing Mhi'ya Earhart and had a clip of her playing the brick and played a side-by-side to show how similar it was. That was crazy to me. That's shade.
It's pretty good.
It was funny though.
It's funny. They must have thought it was actually like a good comparison. Otherwise, they wouldn't have shown it to us. They just wanted to remind us.
Well, maybe they're trying to inform us of some kind of narrative.
Yeah, I think Q is definitely safe here.
I have no notes for
Middle
Q.
of the pack. Yep.
Okay, next we have Dawn doing Meghan McCain. Do you know anything about Meghan McCain?
Daughter of John McCain.
Well, that is one thing.
Conservative guy. I think they're rich. So probably just like a bratty, rich Republican / conservative chick.
Yeah. I mean, that's what she gave.
Yeah. I don't know. Dawn, I feel like I don't have many notes for her either. She's pretty quiet.
Well, we didn't see much of her.
Yeah, it was very overshadowed by what everyone else was doing. She looked great. I liked her. Like, when she was speaking, she was funny, I thought. At least she stood out, but I don't know.
I love that Dawn doing basic girl makeup is still, like, the smokiest eye, the archest brow, the sharpest eyelashes, like, and I love that like the middle of her lipstick is coming off. Like every part of her
Does
right now feels like really well thought out.
yeah, it is really weird to see her in just regular girl makeup. It's her natural beauty look.
She's
I woke up like
gorge.
this.
You almost don't recognize her.
Yeah, I barely recognize her. I only know who that is because I remembered that was her based on her voice.
Alrighty.
Yeah, no notes for Dawn.
No notes. Okay. Morphina's Anna Delvey.
Where were the jokes?
Yeah. I like fully there was some parts that it was so cringy that I had to close my eyes. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm,
I don't
yeah,
do well with cringe.
I don't like it either.
A lot of people like cringe comedy, and there's some cringe comedy that I'm like, okay, I cringe to this, but in a good way, like Drag Race, like I'm gagging.
Well, Snatch Game is sometimes my least favorite episode because it is pretty cringy sometimes.
It does. You get like most maybe 2, 3 good performances.
Yeah, and the rest are just bad.
Floaters in
And
the
it makes it worse.
water.
It makes it worse when just RuPaul just stares at them, and there's a rattlesnake or whatever it is, and it's like, stop! You're making it so much worse than it needs to be. Yeah. Well, Morphine, this was not your day.
No.
But you look cute.
She underdrew her lips.
That's cute.
She made her lips look smaller. Like to match, because like she has, because Anna Delvey doesn't have lip filler. So she painted her lips to look like there's no lip filler in them.
That's funny.
She is a makeup artist. That's
she
crazy.
Is.
I love this. I just wish it was good. I don't know if she was was Anna Delvey a brunette? I thought she was blonde.
I don't know. I don't know half these people. I'm very uncultured.
Alright, let's continue on. We have the Gold Tooth Fairy. So do you know her?
Well, she doesn't exist. She's just a creature.
The Tooth Fairy doesn't exist?
Mind. Oh, the Tooth Fairy. No, this is a Gold Tooth Fairy. This is not the Tooth Fairy. I don't know what
but the Tooth Fairy is real?
I don't know what this concept is. The Tooth Fairy is real, yeah.
Okay. Whew. I was
How
wondering
else do
where
I
my
explain
teeth
the money under my pillow.
Yeah. That was, you almost got me there. I almost had an existential crisis. Yeah, I don't know who this lady
the Gold Tooth Fairy is. The Gold Tooth Fairy is not real. I'm sad to say, but like, what is this? I don't understand. Like, what was she? Like, it wasn't. It was. I don't want to say it wasn't bad because it was not good, but what? I don't understand the concept behind this. She really went up here and she was like, "I am the Tooth Fairy, but
the
Gold Tooth Fairy," and she like didn't really have a character. But sometimes it was funny because she was just rambling and like she clearly didn't know what she was talking about, but it was funny because it was stupid.
Yeah.
But like
it was stream of consciousness comedy.
Yeah.
I wrote down, well, she being me wrote down, the Gold Tooth Fairy wants bones. RuPaul's like, well, you want more than money? She's like, yeah, I want more. RuPaul's like, well, what more do you want? And she's like, oh, well, bones.
That was pretty funny.
That was incredible because like teeth are bones. The fact that RuPaul didn't get it was crazy to me. Like that was, if RuPaul got it, Tsunami's confidence would have, in my hypothetical universe where I imagine things, she would have gotten the confidence to kill this challenge. But RuPaul wasn't vibing with it for whatever reason. Maybe it's because she has two golden stroop waffles attached to each ear.
I'm sure that in the beginning, if you like flop the intro line, it just fucks up your confidence the whole time.
It's hard to bounce back.
And I don't think she messed it up. Yeah, but she probably just was getting in her head a bit. And going into it, she had some doubts too because people were like, "Why are you doing a character that doesn't exist?" So it was a bold move, but I don't know why he did it. I don't know why he did this.
When she was pitching the gold tooth fairy, RuPaul was like, and Chad were like, yeah, this could be a great idea. We want to see you succeed at it. And she's like, yes, they
Hmm.
have faith in me. Okay, I'll go along with this. Instead of telling her,
Hmm.
maybe try someone we know, or maybe
Hmm.
try someone we can relate to. Because I guess
Well,
Tsunami was giving off the air that she already had a character behind this plan, and she didn't.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what was going on in her head with this one.
And then RuPaul, her biggest supporter of this idea, can like feel the energy sucked out of the interaction with her. Like, how are you gonna continue? The challenge is make RuPaul
Yeah.
laugh, and you made her cringe. Like,
Mm,
listen. And I'm saying making RuPaul is very hard because whatever RuPaul wants to laugh at is different every day.
yeah.
So like you just have to
That's a
hope you
hard
wake up
ask.
lucky. Cuz
You
on
just gotta
another
make a
day,
boomer laugh.
on any other day, like when RuPaul's like in a good mood, I guess, or something, she loves the bone joke. The bone joke is so funny. Cause why when you think bones, like are we not gay people? What does a bone look like? Like, are we so freaking for real right now? Maybe I make her snatch game funnier in my head.
I think you do.
But
The
like
bones was the only good thing about it.
that's all I could think about, really. Oh no, she had the joke where she was like, "Yeah, I put all my money." Okay, no, I got this one too. This one was funny
In a
too.
piggy bank.
She put all her money in a piggy bank, and when she wants teeth, she breaks it because in order to go get teeth, she has to take money and put it under people's pillows to take the teeth. But RuPaul didn't get that, so it threw Tsunami off.
Uh,
Like I understood what she was saying. Like, am I crazy for thinking that's what the joke was?
I don't know. I wasn't picking up what she was putting down. I was just confused.
Should we be eating or sending these snatch games back?
Um, maybe we should be
It's kind of our thing, isn't
going
it?
forward.
Yeah,
Oh,
going
it's for the
from
looks.
this point forward, we will be eating and sending back any snatch games we feel like.
Yeah, this is a ah, leaving my plate. It's somewhere in the middle between eating and a little bit because like a car crash you can't look away from.
Listen, did she stick the landing? No. Was there some sabotagery from RuPaul? I'm never getting on that show
Yes.
anyway. Listen, it's just it really is the girls who do the best at Snatch Game are the girls that volley with RuPaul, and RuPaul seems like she has favorites she likes to volley on based off the first few interactions she
Hmm.
has with the girls like on the Snatch Game panel. And that can like if you can't get on that second swing up, cuz like that's where the Bones joke didn't land, which it should have. And then the piggy bank joke didn't land. So she was like already 2 for 2. Like it's so hard to get back on the upswing there cuz they're not going to give her another joke. There's not enough airtime. And if there is enough
That's
airtime, it's
true.
for the people who they wanted to show more of.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you can just tell who's gonna win or who's gonna be high right off the bat.
And it's usually me.
And it's usually, I don't know, it's usually RuPaul's favorite or someone who's already been like,
Who was
who
born
has
to
a
do
good rapport
drag.
with them already. Born to do drag.
Did an mandatory meeting give you this wig, Tsunami?
Maybe.
Then the curse is alive and well. I'm putting this one on my plate because as much as I like the jokes that I got, I don't think I was supposed to. Okay. We have Nymphia
Oh
Wind
dear.
as Dr. Jane Goodall. Do you know who Dr. Jane Goodall is?
She was the lady who spent a lot of time with monkeys. Did a lot of experiments on them, I think. I should know who she is better since I've taken so many psychology courses, but school doesn't teach you anything.
So
Apparently.
true. She's
This was just a flop.
This was a flop. Dr. Jane Goodall is the doctor who proved that monkeys can be just as intelligent as humans given the ability to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Einstein.
loved how dry this performance was. She really thought she was here to give a TED talk. And then when
It was wild because
RuPaul's like stepped on her joke. Why did
when
RuPaul do that? When she was like, to be honest, I thought I was here to give a talk. And then RuPaul immediately was like, well, no. And then continued on. And like, well, improv, Paul. It sounds like you've been doing
no and
no but. Like, excuse me. That was so annoying for me because like you. Well, unfortunately, this isn't like that was crazy. Like, if you wanted to deny the joke, you could have not said no, continuing. Like, it felt like she didn't want to interact with Nymphia Wind's portrayal of Dr. Jane Goodall.
it was pretty dry.
I love some dry humor though.
Like she tried with the monkey a couple times, but
They were not pleased when she brought the large monkey out. Which was crazy to me. I'm like, how are you guys not dying? She just pulled out a giant monkey. Like,
no, this is
RuPaul, you're not even the fart. And I know bangers.
This is not RuPaul's Drag Race.
This is Mhi'ya's Drag Race.
This is Mhi'ya's Drag Race. I'm sending this back.
I'm leaving it on my plate. All right, moving on.
I'm feeling aggressive.
You're being aggressive? Be as aggressive as you want. It's your opinion. You have a right to it. This is Saphira as James Brown.
This was fun. Clearly a standout for RuPaul from the very beginning, and I was like, "Yep, she's gonna do great this round. She's done a great job from the beginning, doing a little bit of singing."
When she had that joke where RuPaul was trying to make her break character when she was calling out the character heels, she was like, "I'm James Brown." That wasn't my impression of her doing James Brown. That was just me saying, "I'm James Brown," in a weird voice for some reason. She's like, "I'm James Brown. I don't know who you're talking about, mister. In fact, the last time I saw you was in 1969 or something like that." And RuPaul died and had to be replaced immediately on the spot.
We'll talk about RuPaul being dead and replaced at the end of this episode.
Okay, I didn't. That's a surprise for me.
Something it's. What? You forgot? You've already forgotten. You're crazy.
I'll be reminded. I'll be reminded.
Okay.
I'm eating this performance.
Yeah, I'm eating it too.
The costume change was fun. I didn't get the costume change though because I didn't want to watch too much of the Snatch Game. I just wanted to get the first shot I could get. We have Plasma. I love that at the beginning of announcing every single one of these people, I say Next up, we have Plasma doing Patti LuPone. How did you feel about this performance?
Who was that character that Alaska did on her season?
Mae West.
It felt a bit like that. Her like accent was a bit like that.
It was like Mae West on coke.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Because Mae West talks.
It was very like middle of the pack. I don't remember much of it. She didn't really have many opportunities to speak. The accent was a bit grating on my ears. I was like, Plasma, please,
Well, it's
please
like Don
stop.
says, you're good at impressions, but you're not good at making them funny.
Yeah.
Which, if this was RuPaul's impression race, you'd be killing it. But it's Mhi'ya's drag race. So you're
Mhm.
not
And
yaImanLe'Paige. Go home.
if you're not flipping, you're getting sent home. See ya.
Bye bye. I'm leaving this performance on my plate.
Me too.
The jokes, she was very fast talking. And
Yeah.
if not getting her jokes makes me dumb, then I'm dumb, dumb, dumb.
I am dumber than.
Next up we have Trina's cousin Shakira, played by It's Her Drag Race, yaImanLe'Paige.
And this was a good performance from her because this whole time everyone's been like, "You're super quiet. You gotta step out of your comfort zone and talk more."
And she created a
And she
character
showed
that just
everybody.
shouts.
Yeah, she showed people that she can be loud. She can be a bit obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to be. And I think this is fun. I think RuPaul really liked this character. I like this character. I think her best, or one of her best lines was ass.
Ass, which was a match because I too said ass.
Yeah, if only it was your Drag Race and not Mhi'ya's.
Mhi'ya, make it. It's your drag race. Make it my drag race so we can, match our answers together. We can say as together. We can be as sisters. Sister. I'm eating this performance. It was very funny, very enjoyable. It was always a golden opportunity to have Mhi'ya on the screen during the Snatch game.
Mm-hmm. I'm eating this too.
Alrighty. God, we're not even at the looks yet. I think this is the last one. This
Maybe.
is. I'll say it, or do you want to try and say it?
It's like Yelena something. I don't know what her last name is.
Yelena Karyusha or Ushka.
Okay.
She is a Siberian pop artist who basically inspires Lady Gaga. Very big name over there. Everyone knows her. She's huge. I actually watched a video on her before doing this episode, and to be honest, like, that's about. I watched the video. I did, and all the information is just not unavailable to me in my brainium. I could not tell you a thing about this lady, but I could tell you that Plain Jane was definitely a Russian woman here.
She
Speaking,
definitely was.
I don't know if this was. I feel like maybe this looks like Yelena. I don't know if she acts like this. Maybe she does.
Was this your? Was this a winning performance to you?
I think Mhi'ya should have won this episode for the lulz.
Mm.
Honestly, I feel like Plain Jane wins another challenge down the line here. I don't feel like she needed Snatch Game. I feel like yaImanLe'Paige winning Snatch Game would have been like a historical moment in time. Like, I would remember where I was when yaImanLe'Paige won Snatch Game, you know?
Yeah.
Plain
I
Jane
think
winning
Plain Jane was
Snatch
funny
Game
though.
is just another week of Drag Race, you know?
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, it was a little bit. I was a little bit gagged when Saphira didn't win.
Very true. Saphira did have a
But
strong performance.
yeah, I'm very surprised by that actually. But Plain Jane is for me obviously top 3.
Well, it's the benefit of she had a strong performance in the Snatch Game here, and they want to see her continue on the competition. So giving her a win here is pretty good because she's like, see, guys, I have a win too. I'm a front runner as well, and I'm going to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll see me at the finale.
Wait, so has she not won anything until now?
No, this was her first one, I believe.
That's crazy. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense with the storyline.
She's been in the top a
Because
bunch.
you can't have Plain Jane still be there without a win. She's not one of the safe girls. She's got to be a mean girl with a win.
So she
That
has
makes sense
like
to the story.
something behind all of her I'm better than you status.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all of the
Okay,
Snatch
I get
games.
that.
We are at 15 minutes in,
Yay!
and we've done. Oh, I'm meeting this performance.
I'm meeting it too.
Alrighty. Let me close, and then we will go right into looks.
Sweet.
Alright. View slideshow. Alright, starting up. Alright. Starting off, we have Q doing the robot.
The question is, did she make this after doing the challenge the other week where she was, like, the girl group challenge where she was dancing like a robot? Like, it's kind of like interesting self-awareness because she knows she can't dance, so she got like a robot to do, so she could do like a robot dance and not
which is really
worry about
funny.
it.
She came in. If she made this at home, she came into Drag Race knowing she can't dance.
Yeah. It is funnier knowing the context of how she was not a very good dancer in the girl group. It's very much robot.
Online,
And you know what? This is cute.
This is cute. On Instagram, there's this Instagram account that does AI Drag Race where they use an AI art engine to make drag queens walking down like the runway like this. This looks like it was AI generated, and the prompt was Drag Race season 97. They're all in the future now. Like, this looks like it was AI generated.
It really does.
It's like the subtle blur on it.
I like her, like, her eyebrows with the little, are they gemstones?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
See, that's one of the benefits you get coming to Unqualified Reviews. Hold on. I was pointing my finger, but the other one, so you couldn't see it. I'll point it here now. You get to see the close-ups of the maquillage, which I believe is makeup for French. And visage is makeup for just kidding. I don't think I got that one right. Yeah, I think this is a fun look. She looks very bright, but I don't.
I'm not eating it.
I'm not eating it. I'm gonna leave it on my plate.
I think so too. Not the best she's looked, but definitely not a bad look from her.
Mm-hmm. She definitely could look worse.
Mm-hmm.
I do love that every time I see Q, her lips are very glossy.
We love to see it.
Same with Morphine, but we'll get to her. So we have Tsunami Muse. I got a few shots of her moving her gorgeous outfit, and then of course the mug.
Mm-hmm. It's a gorgeous mug. I like the hair. It's like gelled down nicely. The dress is cute too. Maybe a little bit simple, but
what's the dance
I don't know what he could have. Yeah, of course. I don't know what he could have done differently.
She already did a look where she was like nude and covered in crystals.
Oh. Okay, well, she definitely looks pretty. I'm just not wowed. So I'm gonna leave it on my plate.
I'm gonna leave it on my plate as well. I think my head is empty and I just don't enjoy it. So whatever that says about me, I'm that kind of guy. Moving on, we have Nymphia in some Dead by Daylight cosplay. Just kidding. Just kidding. This was a very beautiful piece.
Some Japanese take buto. Is that, I don't know, is that how you say it? Japanese dance. Looks really interesting.
And then
gorgeous
I asked,
look from her as usual.
What did you say?
Gorgeous look as usual.
Incredibly gorgeous. And then I asked her to do a silly one.
Yeah, she's making a lot of faces. Why?
That's
that
part of the dance. Yeah. It's so okay. So this one I did some research about. Again, finger on the side you can actually see. So this dance is sort of like in polar opposite like to ballet, whereas ballet is like very reform. You keep your face very still. You're supposed to look very like you're kind of dead, like you're kind of a corpse. Whereas this one was more contemporary in the way that like your movements would be. Like it wasn't as much like precise technique like you would call it in ballet, but it was more getting like emotion and expression out.
That's
So
interesting.
she did a very good job from the other videos that I saw on this. But what do I know? I
Yeah,
don't know anything. I'm unqualified.
it's interesting. I'm
I'm
eating
eating
this.
this. Moving on, we have Dawn.
Doing polka.
Dawn is so
Cute
good. She
makeup.
gave me this shot and this shot in the same shot. You know how sometimes they do the double images?
She makes it really easy for you.
She girl after my own heart. Do you think Dawn actually knows how to polka? Because her explanation on, oh, my grandparents used to polka dance was really funny to me. It's like I
I
need
don't
some
even know what a
kind of,
polka dance is.
because everyone else has some kind of strong connection to the dances that they're doing. You know, Q, it's her lifestyle. Uh, Tsunami, her
It's the
parents.
lifestyle.
Listen,
She just is a robot.
yeah, it's she can't help it. That's just how her body moves. Tsunami, danced on her parents' feet, and they did salsa together, and that's how she learned how to do salsa. Later on, we find out a bunch of other stuff, and then she's like, "Yeah, my grandparents used to polka," and I think that's very funny. I don't know why.
It's I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe it's likely that out of like the 10 or 9 girls that are left, at least one of them has to have no connection to dance,
Yeah.
right? Like 9 people, all of them
Well,
have
Q.
done dance in their life. Okay, fair enough. But like even I feel like it's not as common to be into dance, is it? That almost everybody would have something to show.
I guess that's fair, but
So
I guess everyone has a
I
favorite
don't know.
style of moving.
I think this matches her aesthetic. I don't know
I think it does
if her
too.
grandparents did it, but maybe it did. Maybe they did.
I feel like
But
she
it's
had a
cute.
polka look ready.
She looks like an Irish villager.
I think this is meant to be Germanic.
Oh, a German villager then.
There you go.
Fair enough.
All right,
Yeah, I'm eating this as
I'm
well.
eating this too. I love the you can't see its block, but she has little daisies going down. Next up, we have
Super
Saphira
cute.
doing. I don't remember what you call this,
Drag you.
but what was the style of dance?
Something with an M. Margaret or something like that.
It's if
I'm not sure. Did a lot of kicks.
a lot of kicking, a lot of heavy high movement. These are literally the like. Don't laugh at me. These are literally the. She kept moving. How can I get literally the best shots I could get?
It's called dancing.
It's called dancing, baby. You have to be there to see it. Watch the actual episode.
Well, I really liked her performance on the runway. The dancing is really cool. She's kicking real high. It's
Which
good.
feels like it's part of
And
it
the
for this
outfit,
runway.
yeah, but the outfit isn't like I don't
Like
know.
not living.
No, I think I'm just gonna leave it on my plate. But the dancing is fun.
Me too. Her hair is actually so big, but in this picture you can't see it at all. It looks like she's bald.
Wild.
It's a big poof. All right, moving on. We have Plasma.
Doing tap. Because why wouldn't she?
All right. Do you want to do your? I'll give you the floor. You want to do your whole spiel?
I I don't know. I don't want to be a hater.
Don't be a hater. Just say
I'm
how you
just
feel.
I don't know. I'm just remember when Plasma was like, I'm tired of a mandatory meeting? Or she was like, you're not giving. Like, I think Plasma does give a lot. Like, she's really good at what she does. She's really good at theater and music and everything. But I'm just not interested. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see it anymore. Like, I know she's good at that. I want to see some versatility. You know what I mean? Something different. Something I would not expect from her. And this episode, I was very much like, Plasma is doing everything I expect her to do. She's done like an actress. I don't know who she play in Snatch Game. She did like some like theater person,
Patty LuPone.
which fell into my idea of what Plasma is, and then for her runway, she did tap, which is very much what I'd expect her to do. So she's really good at everything she does, but I'm a bit bored.
But you hate everything about
You
her.
know? I don't hate her. I think she's good at what she does, but I'm just like, I've seen it, and I don't need to see more. I think I'm okay. Like, I'm full, you know? So I'm gonna leave this on my plate.
That's so funny. I've said enough. I'm full.
But it's true. I'm full. I'm full of Plasma. Remember when she first walked out, or like in like the Meet the Queens? I immediately was like, I know this queen. I don't like her. Like, she grew on me a little bit, but then I just don't like her again. Like,
She's
not don't
back
like
on
her,
her
but
bullshit.
she's just back to what my image of her was. Even though she like crawled out of it, she crawled back into it, and now I'm like, just get out of the box that you're in, Plasma, because I don't think the shtick that you have right now is gonna bring you to the end. You need to show something a bit different, I think.
Well, I feel like this is the start of the safe Plasma arc, where she's
I think
gonna
so.
see that like her shtick is keep getting her safe now, and then the one episode she tries to experiment, she gets sent home.
Yeah, that is probably what's gonna happen. I agree.
Which sucks because she has 2 wins. She has top 4 potential.
Yeah, she just needs to do something unexpected.
I guess
When
it
she does
would be a
something
shocking
unexpected, I'll be so happy.
elimination.
Not really. If she does something different and it's bad, then it would not be shocking.
Well, it'd be shocking that she as a competitor with 2 wins is leaving the competition.
Yeah.
If she sucks in the
I don't
challenge,
know.
obviously.
Yeah, I guess it would be pretty sad.
What's a challenge Plasma doesn't excel at? She's already made it through both the sewing challenges.
But she didn't excel, did she?
Exactly. Well, she was safe.
She made it through.
Yeah. Well, I think she was actually low for one of them.
Oh, okay. So it probably is going to be like a fashion thing. Because her acting is good. She's a singer. She had good lyrics in the girl group challenge, right? Well, I think they're okay. So maybe that's her downfall, the lyrics,
Whatever you are, you better be a damn good one.
Like, that I think was one of the weaker verses of her group.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either that, like a lyric thing, or it's a like fashion, like runway or makeover challenge. Because I don't know, maybe that's not her strong suit. Like, it's for sure theater, acting, drama, everything like that. She's really good at. So she's got to have something that not as polished at.
They haven't done an acting challenge this season, have they?
Well, she should be good at that too.
Well, I think it'd be funny if for some reason she fails at TV acting. Like, she's really good at musical theater, but she absolutely sucks. And RuPaul's gonna keep giving her the note. You're too big. You're too big. This is for a camera. You can't be that big. And then she ends up giving a dead performance.
Oh.
Or an over-exaggerated
I think you may have predicted something.
I kind of like write it down in your notebooks if I was right. Plasma, don't watch this video.
Crazy.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know how you're in the top 4 and living your best life. We'll see it happen.
I hope it happens. I want her to do well. She's been doing well. I'm just saying at this point, I'm getting a bit bored.
That part.
She says she's entering the safe era.
Yeah. I guess we didn't watch the preview for next episode, so we have no clue what next week's challenge is. So it's
as we should.
As we should, yeah. Part of the guessing game is part of the fun. And we don't want to watch the episode to the end, and we'll get to my problems with the end of this episode soon. But it's just, we try to watch as little Drag Race as possible. So we watch everything except for the last 4 minutes. And Untucked.
That's hilarious.
But we don't watch like the last quarter of Untucked. Well, I'm saying yeah,
Yeah,
and
unless
untucked.
someone we really care about has gone home.
Yeah, we want
Like
to.
what else do we miss? We miss like them practicing lip syncs maybe, but hopefully nothing too much.
Yeah,
We're only missing a quarter of the story.
that stinks.
Probably not that bad.
I'm leaving this look on my plate.
Me too.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Morphine Dion Love, and you'll notice that the other girls I did look and then face, but Morphine Love always comes out face first. So I thought I'd do her the
Hmm.
service of allowing her to come face first. Um, I probably should not have said that. Anyway, this is the look. You
She's
can't see
gorgeous.
any of it. God, who the hell calibrated this? Hold hold on. Hold on. Maybe he eats here.
Ooh,
Ooh, no.
there we go.
I gotta move it. There we go. Outfits. Up. We can go greedier. Greedy. Ooh.
Ooh.
I know that you're greedy for love. Oh, Ariana Grande's gonna get my ass. Okay. More of the look. Wait, but what is ah! Okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah, love Dion, but backwards.
She comes out face first because she's the mug of the season. She looks
She's
gorgeous all the time.
the camera, as soon as it gets a good shot of her face, will zoom in immediately to let you know.
Mm.
Morphine is the reason I'm screenshotting their faces.
That's so true.
Look at that lip
Yeah, she's
artistry.
gorgeous.
God, it's like she's a
I like
fashion
this look.
model on a magazine right now.
Mm. I like this look. I think definitely seen it before because it's like a classic flamenco look, like
Hmm.
Aladdin dance look.
The skirt
But
is
it's really
usually
cute.
way fuller in the front. This is like a fun interpretation on it.
Yeah, she put on her little spin on it. So I think I'm eating this look.
I'm eating this look as well. The judges asked her for some versatility to cover her butt, and she did what she was asked to do, and it took her in the
A little
bottom.
cape on it.
Yeah, so I hope
Put a
that
little
next
skirt
time,
around it.
put a little skirt around it. Oh, it's gonna be barely
She
busting out the
came to
sides.
she came to the competition with just the panties, and they were like, "Stop showing your ass." So she made this the skirt. Just
That's
a
so
crazy
funny.
theory, conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy. Just r slash drag race conspiracy theories is run by us. All those theories are our
Hmm.
own, except for the racist ones and the transphobic ones. We have
It's
no
wild.
control over those. I'm in love with this look. Thank you, Morphine. Moving on, we have. Oh God. See, this is why it was like how it was before.
Why have you done this?
What?
I'm
Because
just
usually
leaving. We can suffer a little bit.
I calibrated them so good, like all the other ones, but I don't know what happened this time. You know what happened? I said I'm not gonna have any more banana candy until I get this done. So I just rushed through getting this done so I could have more banana
Oh no.
candy. That's my self control level right now. Ugh.
Well, I would just be like, why would I wait to have banana candy when I could just have it now and not do the work?
Well,
That's
because
how
it's
my self-control is.
you gotta have a reward system, a reward based system. Otherwise, what are
Why would I
you?
reward myself when I could just reward myself for doing nothing? You know what I mean?
I have to Pavlov dog myself
I'm
because I
just being
haven't found a
real.
boyfriend to do it to me. If I was in a relationship and I found out that my boyfriend was Pavloving me, I'd kind of be into it. I'm like, okay, but like for what? Because I'd be like, can you Pavlov me into something like fun? Like, can you Pavlov me into the piano? Is this making any sense?
I get what you mean.
Thank
You
you.
want to be hypnotized into doing things that are good for you that you don't necessarily want to do. Because playing piano is really fun
Hmm.
until you have to do like scales and like finger stretches and like weird stuff that you don't want to be doing.
If
But
he
it's
gave
fun
me a
to actually know a
reward
song.
every time I did that stuff, I'd be into it.
The reward for playing piano is playing piano.
But
And
it could be
it's
so much
tough.
more.
It could be so much. It could be so much easier, but it's so painful to learn songs sometimes. You just want to be able to play it. You want to like get like a USB stick from the Matrix, and just learn piano immediately instead of having to put the
So
effort in.
true.
That's how I thought it would be. But no, you got to put the work in. And some people say that without the work, it's not worth it. Like if you could play any song, maybe it wouldn't be as fun or rewarding. I don't believe those people though.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, if I can play any song, then it's not like I don't have a creative mind as it is. Like, being able to play every song is now a new tool to my arsenal of being able to
Mm-hmm.
create stuff.
That's true. We
Well,
haven't talked anything. We haven't talked
we
about
haven't
this
talked
look.
about this look, but what's there to say?
Um, I really like the way her body looks here.
Yeah, she is snatched. The proportions are correct here.
Love the proportions, yeah. I'm not a fan of the yellow and red, but I think it's just like a. I've seen this before. It's definitely like a hip hop
Reference.
reference, yeah. But I don't know. I'm not living for it. I'm gonna leave it on my plate.
It's so interesting because, like, the pattern on, like, the fabric itself is comparative to dollar store gift bags, when they have that like circle and then like radiant sort of dealio. That's what you're giving me.
Hmm.
But I do like it for some reason too. I really like vampires, so the sleeves are really doing something to me. I really like the like mullet. I kind of
The mullet is fun. I hate mullets, so
This is a really good mullet.
it is a good mullet. But as a general rule, I see a mullet, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to puke. I want to run away. I
That's
want
so
to puke again,
funny.
then run away. Too much.
Too
Because I
much.
just think of Billy Ray Cyrus,
And his achy breaky heart.
and that's just trauma, baby. It's too much.
All right, wait, did I do the? Hold on, I didn't even get into her makeup. This is the best shot I could get.
I'm gonna leave this on my plate.
I'm also gonna leave this on my plate, but it's a, as Don would say, it's a high safe.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think if she had a really good look,
She could have won.
she could have won. Yeah.
All right, next up, our finalist,
Plain
Plain Jane.
Jane. Doing Aladdin Ballroom, of course. Oh my god, the makeup. Plain is so pretty. It's
Oh yeah.
frustrating.
Not it's frustrating.
It's pretty. So pretty.
Her little heart earring.
Yeah.
I'm a
It's really
sucker for
cute.
hearts.
And I wish she could have done more. Could have gone crazier with Aladdin outfit.
This is like kind of as crazy as Latin outfits get, to be honest. Because you
Really?
need to be able to dance jive in them, so they have to be that short. I used to dance with
Mm-hmm.
a partner because I did this as well.
You
Uh,
are Plain Jane.
because I am Plain Jane. That would be, she would take that as an insult, and honestly, she should. Uh, yeah, she had a long dress that we would dance like the longer cha-chas and roombas in, and then we would have to quickly pick up the bottom of it and then button it to her hip so that we could do jive, which was a bunch of kicking and lifting your legs.
Mm.
But she did trip on it once, but it wasn't my fault.
Mm.
I didn't push her,
Maybe it
officer,
was.
I swear. Yeah, but this is like pretty intense for Aladdin look. Like, I'm trying to think what more you could do.
I don't know. Maybe you can. I'm just not as familiar with it, so I was kind of
You
very
just wanted,
pretty.
as a look, you would have like wanted more to look at.
Yeah, very pretty. I don't know if I should eat this or leave it on my plate. I might eat this because it's a bit similar to tsunami, which I think I just left on my plate, but it is a bit more sparkly.
It is brighter than
Uh,
Tsunami's.
yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
I
eat
think
this one.
I'm eating this. Yeah, I'm eating this.
I enjoy. That's the last of our looks.
Yay!
We made it.
Yeah, and Plain did not drink her potion this episode,
She didn't.
but
She's crazy for
RuPaul
that.
warned us that there's only three more weeks
3 more
to use
episodes
it.
from this week.
And I thought that was crazy because I thought he was gonna be like, you either use it now or he's gonna be like, you've lost it already, which would have been really funny if she just didn't have immunity now.
That would,
But fair
like,
enough.
yeah, to spring that on her would be crazy, but I
Like
expect nothing
3 weeks.
less.
3 weeks is a long time. We're already on episode 8, right? How many episodes are there? 16, maybe.
Yeah.
Like that's more than halfway through the competition. She's had immunity. That's a lot. That's a huge advantage.
Yeah, she hasn't had to use it, is the thing.
Yeah, she's just very confident in herself for good reason.
Yeah, I don't think she's shown any kind of weakness in terms of these like, I'm trying to think of times she's been safe, and I can only think of maybe once or twice in the beginning episodes. Like every other time she's been in the top, next to Q, next to Nymphia, for like a variety. She's like been in the top for a sewing challenge. She's won a sewing challenge. Who won that challenge? Who won the doll challenge? Like you have to dress up as your doll.
I'm thinking. Was it Q, maybe? It was either Q or Dawn, right? I think Q won that one. It was
Q, Dawn, and Jane were in the top 4 at.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So we find out that Nymphia, Morphine, and Tsunami are in the bottom. And the winner of today's challenge is Plain Jane. But Mhi'ya does not leave the stage without a good pat on the back from RuPaul herself. Nymphia is confirmed to be safe. Everyone is gooped. And
the runway saved her, of course. I thought that performance in Snatch Game was kind of atrocious. And we didn't know what to expect either, because every episode she's like, I'm so nervous. In this episode, she really was.
Yeah.
She really didn't. She wasn't prepared.
And it showed that it was no different from when she would succeed. So she's like impossible to read. If she's gonna lose, she's gonna be nervous. If she's gonna win, she's gonna be nervous. Like, just let her be nervous. It doesn't. The end result is apparently random. We've just been rolling high for this past couple times. Okay, so we find out that Tsunami and Morphine are in the bottom, and they have to dance to "I Wanna Dance with Somebody" by Whitney Houston. And this shot alone should let you know who wins.
Yep.
Because, baby, they keep the stage blue, and she is hot fire red. This is so funny. She's going back and she's clapping at the girls. The splits, she can do them. And then they start dancing together. It's very heartfelt. They are sisters. They are besties. They do kiss. This is actually crazy that I got this perfectly. Like lesbians kissing.
It's crazy.
And then they hug it out, and RuPaul says, "Morphine, you are safe."
It's pretty sad.
The crazy part is that hold on. This is the crazy part.
When Plain Jane feels it.
I wrote down here. Wait, where did I wrote down here. You know it's serious when Plain Jane has to hug you.
That was crazy.
And at the end of the day, it shows that Plain Jane is a true sister. Plain Jane reads as the person who doesn't really like hugs. Because even when she was talking with Saphira in the workroom, when it got really, really dark and we kind of skipped over, and we'll kind of won't touch on it really. She was comforting Saphira by like sort of like giving her like a half hug and like rubbing her like, but that would felt like she was trying to be as genuine as possible there. And here is
Mm-hmm.
like it's crazy to see that moment in this moment because this it's Plain Jane hasn't shown a compassionate side at all this entire season, and in this episode she's shown like two different compassionate sides of her. That
Mm.
for a friend, for a loved one in quotation marks, and that for someone you respect in quotation marks.
Yeah. Well, she has a heart. She just doesn't always show it. She
Yeah,
just says shit sometimes that comes to her head. And on Tuck, she was like, "Girls that are safe, I'm disappointed in you. You
she did
guys
just
had to
walk in
let
there and
go
say
and have
that.
fun." I know it's just, I don't know, she just says things without thinking, I feel like. And that's her problem. I don't think she's trying to, like, start drama. Sometimes she is.
I think that it's criminal that there was no amen at the end of this episode. What the fuck, RuPaul?
That's what I was saying. Somebody replaced RuPaul.
Wait, I
Why
don't
do we
like
not get a,
that.
why do we not,
No, I
why
don't
do we
like that.
not get an amen? You know that theory that Adam Levine was replaced by a girl named Melissa in 2005?
I
RuPaul
do
was
know that.
replaced this day on this episode.
Wait, no,
And
because
every
I
RuPaul
remember
going
you
forward.
last week also saying something like RuPaul has been replaced because she said something she doesn't say. So that's why my brain is like exploding right now because I'm like, are we cracking a conspiracy? Like it's in the it's if I like if it wasn't the last episode, then it was the episode before where you were talking and saying like she said something that she doesn't normally say. Has she been replaced? So since it happened more than once on
Hmm.
different episodes, it's giving a glitch in the system. RuPaul, you might want to get that checked up,
She probably just is going senile.
sister. All right,
I don't
that's
know
the
what's going on with
episode.
her.
We need
Yeah,
to give an MA here because we didn't get one in the actual episode. Can I get an MA?
that's so true. MA.
MA. This was fun. Let's do it again sometime. I'll be here. You'll be there. We should meet up like this again. Stay there. I'll be here. And I think we can, I think we have a good thing going here.
I think so too.
All
You're saying
right.
that like we've never done this before. You're like, this time next week, does that work with your schedule?
Yeah, like is that good for
Why are
you?
we negotiating on the podcast?
Right. You're right. You're so right. You're so right. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you guys next week with the next
Goodbye.
episode of RuPaul's Drag Race season 16. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.